What is up, y'all? GenZFanatics back with another episode. And as you can see, it's only me today. EJ could not make it today. He had things to do. But I got more leg room, so that's that's a good thing now. But he'll be back for the next episode. This might happen a couple times. He's a very busy individual, so this will happen a couple times. But it's okay. We're going to go on with this. Football's back. Football is back. And I'm happy to present the first game of the season, first game of the week, first game of the year. Chiefs versus Lions, which, by the way, is EJ's Super Bowl prediction. Crazy. But it's ironic. It's the first game of the year. It's going to be a shootout. So, I can't wait. 1 week from today. Thursday night football. Football's back. Alright, let's get into it. I'm going to give you my 3 fantasy players for the week that I think you should start if you have on your team and are going to break out in fantasy this week. So, with the first one, Amon St. Brown. He's going to have 2 touchdowns, 110 plus receiving yards. He might even score the winning touchdown or the go-ahead touchdown in the game. So, to back that up, Amon St. Brown, last year in his second season in the NFL, had 1,161 receiving yards along with 106 receptions. So, he averaged 62.8 receiving yards a game in his career. And with Kansas City's backfield being kind of weak, their best DBs, Justin Reed and L'Jarius Sneed, I mean, I'd favor Amon St. Brown in that aspect of it. So, you should definitely start him. No question about it. He's going to be a boom this week in fantasy with keeping those things in mind. So, now, going on to my second for the Chiefs. This one's obvious. Patrick Mahomes, quarterback. EJ drafted him in our last episode. Patrick Mahomes, for me, will have 3+ touchdowns. It's going to be a shootout. Like, let's be honest here. A shootout game. And he's going to have 300 yards at least. So, he's going to extend that, but I think he's going to have at least 300 passing yards. So, now for the overall game, Jared Goff is my fantasy player for this game overall. Why I say Jared Goff is because he's kind of a sleeper. You know, let's be honest. Do you think he's going to have a way better game than Patrick? No one's really going to say that, right? I think he will. I'm going to go above and beyond here. Jared Goff, same as Patrick, 3+ touchdowns, but more passing yards. He will have 350+ passing yards in this game. I think that's player of the week worthy for me. Top fantasy player for the overall game, Jared Goff. Now, for my 3 favorite price pick props of the week. Travis Kelce, over half receiving touchdown, which means he only has to score 1 touchdown for the game. In this type of game, with this type of magnitude, I think he will do it. Very doable. Now, last year, Travis Kelce had 12 touchdowns. He ranked 10th in all tight ends in the whole league. He averaged 0.71 touchdowns in the year, so that's over a half touchdown a game. So every 2 games, he's scoring a touchdown at least. That's pretty good, considering the fact they play 17 games now. That is pretty good. So, and then for his career, he's averaging 0.48 touchdowns, which is almost a half touchdown a game. That is pretty good. You know, looking at it, that's pretty good. If you're almost averaging a half touchdown a game, which means you're averaging a touchdown in every 2 games in your career, it makes it easy having Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback. Also, this is Patrick Mahomes' number 1 receiver. He's pretty unstoppable. So, Travis Kelce, over a half touchdown. Take that. My next prop, Amon St. Brown, going back to everything I said about him. He's going to have over 76.5 receiving yards. Now, this was a couple days ago. They might have increased it by a couple, but I think he's going to have over 100 receiving yards with the Kansas City weak backfield that they have. Don't get me wrong. L'Jarius Sneed, I love him. I love the guy, but they're kind of thin at safety, and then I just think Amon St. Brown's going to have a great game, so over 76.5 receiving yards. Amon St. Brown, put him down right away. My next prop, Isaiah Pacheco, over 57.5 rushing yards. Now, here's why. Last season, in his rookie season, he averaged 48.8 per game. Rushing yards per game. That is good for a rookie, okay? Let's put it that way. 0.29 yards per attempt, which means per carry. That's favorable for me for Isaiah Pacheco. And like with that, in his rookie season, he earned the starting role in Kansas City at running back. Now, I know he did have an injury last year, pretty significant one as well, but I don't see that holding him back. I think the most focus will be on Patrick Mahomes since he could run it, throw it, he could do anything. So Isaiah Pacheco is favored for me in that aspect. Put him over 57.5 rushing yards if that is still available. Again, they might have increased it or decreased it, but I see him getting at least 60 rushing yards. That is really doable against the Lions. Again, great team. They're coming up in the road, but I'm not sold on their defense quite yet. So, especially their rush defense. I don't know about the rush defense, but I like Isaiah Pacheco for that right there. Now, going to my game favorite, right? As I said before, I think this will be a shootout. I truly do think this game will be a shootout. I think both quarterbacks are heavy. They love throwing the ball. They're pretty accurate at throwing the ball. Obviously, the best quarterback in the whole NFL, the best player in the NFL is on the Chiefs here. But Jared Goff has been known to have really good games against the best of the best. So, plus it's opening night. People are going to love it. People are going to expect a shootout, and it's going to be one. So, with that being said, the Lions will have 32 points in the game. That's an ugly 3. Jeez. I'm glad EJ's not here. But anyways, Lions will score 32 points in the game, which I think is doable. I think it's very accurate. Now for the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, 3+ touchdowns. That's significant. That's 21 points right there at least that he'll be putting up on the board. Isaiah Pacheco could add a touchdown. Overall, though, the Chiefs will win this game, but they're going to put up 40 points, with that being said. 40 points for the Chiefs. Again, that is very doable for me, I think. I like that I like the odds of that happening. But the Chiefs win opening game, opening night. They start off 1-0. They send the Lions to 0-1. This will set up a fantastic year for both franchises. But, man, can you ask for a better game for opening night? I don't think so. So, for me, the Chiefs will win Game 1 of the new year, the new season. I love. But, week from tonight, baby, this is it. We are here. We're on the final stretch. But, yes. So, this is my Thursday night episode of Week 1, first game of the year. I know EJ isn't here. It sucks. It breaks my heart. I'm sure he had a lot of great things to say about this, especially since it is a Super Bowl prediction. But he'll be here next episode for our Sunday games, which will also include our game of the week. Which brings me to my next subject, game of the week, Eagles versus Pats. We need you guys to comment punishments for EJ and for me. If the Eagles win, what would you like to see me do as a punishment? And if the Patriots win, which they will, what would you like to see EJ do as a punishment? Drop in the comments down below of any video so far, even this one. Go on our Instagram page at GenZFanatics. drop any comment on any post there. Me and EJ will come together and we'll decide on a punishment based off of our comments, people that we've talked to. But drop down what you want to see us do. It is very important that we hear your feedback because we are willing to do whatever punishment there is that keeps us both out of jail. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So drop down in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Also follow us on Instagram at GenZFanatics. This is it. Football's back. Let's go!